I'll go with Martha. Thank you. Supporters of the Green New Deal want to take control of the entire economy in the service of their environmental agenda. But even when given control of a single small town, things don't always go according to plan. So Georgetown, Texas, for example, has a population of 75,000. Last October, the city received a $1 million grant from Michael Bloomberg, his group, in return for pursuing renewable energy policies. So they did. And then energy prices went straight through the roof, and the town just voted to return Michael Bloomberg's money. Oh. Chuck DeVore is a former member of the California Assembly, a fellow at the Texas Public Policy Foundation, and he joins us tonight. Chuck, thanks a lot for coming on tonight. So tell me if we've got any of the details wrong here. Georgetown, Texas decided at the urging of Bloomberg and people like him to become entirely dependent upon renewables. And what happened next?
Well, this started back in 2012, and it was a goal. Let's be 100% renewable. Hey, we'll save money. This is the Republican thing to do. Well, a funny thing happened. The prices of natural gas went down because we found more of it. And the problem with wind power is that it's mainly made at night, and it's very expensive to store it. And so the town of Georgetown entered into this contract with a French-owned company. The government of France owns this wind farm that they're buying wind from at night when you're not needing it. And then during the daytime, they have to buy power off the grid. And as a result, they've lost about $30 million in the last 4 years. And the residents of Georgetown are looking at electricity bills that are about $600 a year higher than nearby communities.
But do they feel virtuous?
They feel kind of angry and betrayed right now. And Tucker, this is why so many people on the environmental left have become deeply skeptical of democracy and representative government. I mean, look what happened when I was on your show back in December, and the whole Paris riots were going on over a modest increase to fuel costs to fight global warming. Now, they, of course, rescinded those increases to the fuel taxes to save the planet. But with a little bit of an increase in France, and then you have chaos. Imagine what it would be like here in America if we enacted the Green New Deal and electricity prices were about 10 times what they are now. That simply is unacceptable. That's what happens when you take fantasy or theory and turn it into reality. And we're seeing it in small in Georgetown, Texas.
So the environmental left deeply resents the population, right? So they want to go around the democracy in order to impose this stuff by force, correct?
Well, absolutely. And furthermore, once you actually start to implement it, that's when things start to fall apart. And ask yourself, why are we doing this anyway? I mean, look at air quality in America. We have a 74% reduction in air pollution that actually harms people since 1970, while we have 60% more people in the country.
Exactly.
And President Trump's policies are making more of this affordable and reliable energy. So I should think that the American public has a really clear choice between something that wouldn't work and would cost a whole bunch of money and something that seems to be working pretty well right now, which is let's get more energy that people can afford.
And clean up the actual environment, not the theoretical carbon-based environment, but the rivers. No, exactly. Chuck, thank you for that.
Thank you.